What's going on, everybody? It's Super Robot Ed, and today we got in front of you Autobot Ratchet from the Transformers Bumblebee movie studio series. He is number 82. Alright, so I'm just going to slide my camera over just a bit so I can be center. And I gotta say, I wasn't going to get these, and I'm probably not going to get any more of these. That being said, let's talk about the figure. So first things first. Oh wait, we can't talk about the figure. We got the ruler. We got to talk about the box. So all Transformers come in a box unless it's some old, something that they never had packaging because you can't have it anymore. And you get to see him on the front. And I like the designs of the Bumblebee movie. You see it on the side here. It's got the clear window thingy there. On the back, you get to see his 22 steps. Nah, I'm not showing that crap off because that was a pain in the ass to transform this thing. Vehicle mode. And he's got the little inner thing, you know, little stand because it's studio series. And of course, here's your instructions for your instructions people because, you know, you can't transform without instructions. I agree some ways. I'm going to put this back in the box. I'm going to talk about the figure. Now, the figure is pretty cool. I don't know if it's a ambulance or if it's just a little cute little vehicle, but it is cute, though. It's a cute little machine. Like a Hot Wheel. I love the size. You know, it's the nice comeback size, but it doesn't mesh well with what I collect. However, I do enjoy the concept of it, and I do like it. It comes with this nice blaster here, which is a substantial blaster, very better blaster that comes with other figures that we have. And we want to do a measurement on him real quick. He is about, he's a small guy. Right at about a little over 3.5 inches long. And he is, not counting the gun, about a little under 2 inches tall in height. Who do we have to compare him to? Not much, not going to compare him to much today. I'm not going in depth, we're just showing off some things. We have the Eartherized Ratchet, and you can see that they are, you know, substantially bigger. And even if we had the War for Cybertron Siege version, it's pretty much going to be the same size. Maybe a little shorter on the top end, but he'll be the same size. Because this is pretty much the same size, it's just different parts. But you can see here, I mean, he's much bigger. They're tiny. But I mean, he does roll. I mean, he rolls really well. Somewhat. Now on this surface, he won't roll because, like I said, this is, you know, it's a little slippery. But like on a regular surface, he will roll. You know, and it is, like I say, a nice figure overall. Like you can see under here, how everything just pins in place. I mean, that's amazing. So there's nothing else to be said. We're gonna go ahead and go into robot mode. Not doing a transformation on screen because it's screwed up. But we'll be back in 2 and 2. All right, we're back. We're going to do transformation on screen. Why not? Let's take this off. Fold these panels down. And after that, fold these away because, see, those little grooves, these little things right here, they lock in these little holes right there. So, and then you want to lift this up. Because if you don't lift it up, can't transform. After that, let's fold the legs down. And everything just kind of comes out. And you kind of just swivel that around. And then you do this. And you want to make sure you do that. So that's where the arms are. And I think I did it wrong. It's alright. Alright. Yeah, I didn't like transforming this toy. I'm going to tell you that now. I did not like transforming this thing. I really this is one of the ones that gave me grief. And usually I'm pretty good at transforming things, but nah. This gave me grief. And we're going to talk about some things with this figure that I don't like. Because there are quite a few things with this figure that I don't like. And, you know, it is what it is when I say what I'm going to say about this figure. And I know some of y'all love Hasbro's, you know, gym socks. And I know I'm not explaining everything. And I'm a little heated with Hasbro, y'all. So I'm sorry. Just, you know, You got instructions, figure it out yourself. This is a review, not talking about the transformation. We're going to review the figure, meaning what I like and what I don't like. And, put everything there and boom. You got Ratchet. So what Ratchet do? As you can see here, he does everything. Let's get a closer look at the head sculpt. Head sculpt is very nice. And he has leg goes out to here, knee goes out to here, feet they swivel. He has arm motion that goes out to here. Arm does 360. No, maybe not, because it's going to stop by that. So didn't think about that. Nah, it doesn't. Yeah, it can. It's got to force it a little bit. Love the chest. The head does look up and down. It is on the ball joint. You can do the chicken neck. And he has a very loose waist swivel, which I want to address right now. And yes, he can do the Van Damme. Now, after that, you see this plastic is coming out the figure. It's not plastic, that is Gorilla Glue. And that is just to gum up the joints, because out of the gate, this thing was loosey-goosey. And some of the blue came off or whatever, and I don't really care, because I'm not a fan of these figures. Like, I'm not a fan of them. They're too small for starters. Well, I mean, they do come up at about 5 inches, but they just seem so tiny. And if you compare it to Ratchet, he's, let's see, how much that is he? He comes up to about Earthrise Ratchet's chest. So he's tiny. Like, you can't just go and use him for saying he turns into him. Not even, and you can't even do that for Siege, because like I said, we had the Siege versions, which would be their predecessors, which would make more sense because they're same size. But he does, I do like him better than the movie, the Bay, well, I guess you could call it the Bayverse movies up to like, what's the one? Age of Extinction, something like that. Like, I feel like these look better. They have more of that aesthetic that I like, and I do like them. But it's just, this is my Ratchet, and I understand for some of y'all that's going to be a problem, but deal with it, okay? I'm not saying anything is wrong with this figure. I think it's a great figure. I just don't think, again, Hasbro implemented this figure well. So that's the comparison, really. So really, now I don't have a lot of these figures anyway, except for Wheeljack, and we'll show him off in the next review. So how do I feel about this figure? I think it's a decent figure. I think overall, I was pleased with it. The transformation I didn't like as much, and I forgot to fix these wheels. Wait a minute. Let's make sure we do that right, because I believe they were up like this. And, first thing right out the gate that I had to do was fix these joints. See, now, if you notice, it's not loosey-goosey, The waist swivel you can't avoid. It's just, too loose to my liking. It almost felt like it wasn't put together. But the legs were extremely loose. I mean, they were loose. So what I did was I used my Gorilla Clear. Again, it's not a product placement. It's just clear Gorilla Glue. Don't use super glue, please. Clear Gorilla Glue. It's really just a regular glue. It don't stick. It don't even really, you can't really use it to glue nothing but paper. But it works to act as a gumming agent, and it does a good job with it because it's clear. And when it starts to unfurl and you get the plastic, you can actually remove it, and you have this just enough of the stickiness so it's not loose, and the joints will hold over time. Now, how do you achieve this? Is there's a screw right here in the back that you will have to unscrew, and that's where you will, start to do whatever you got to do. You want to take this off so you can get to the waist. All of this has the waist and where the where the legs connect. And I'm telling you, I'm so glad they put a screw there, not a pin. Somebody was thinking of Hasbro, because I like I said, by tightening it up, it makes this a whole lot better figure. So should you get this? If you are a fan of the movie and that first 15 minutes, yes. If you're a casual fan, if you're a G1 fan, this probably won't be the Ratchet for you. If you're a movie fan, this might be a departure from that Ratchet, but this is still a good figure. And overall, I like him. I don't think I'm going to invest any more money into him. I don't really want the Ironhide. I The only other figure I want is RC, and I'm out. I'm pretty much kind of done buying figures that I'm not really. This was a curiosity buy, but I give it its props. It's pretty good. So yeah, it's a great figure. Overall, just fantastic figure. So buying this figure is totally up to you. Well, thank you for watching the video. Again, my name is Super Robot Ed. We'll see you soon with more reviews, and boy, are they coming. I just need to relax, man. I need a break. Just doing reviews, I don't really get to spend time playing with the toys. I gotta do a review, then I gotta do another review, then I gotta do a review, and as soon as I get a toy, I gotta do another review. Y'all, it's crazy, right? But it is what it is. It's the life of a YouTuber. So then, hey, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.